think a lot of dance festivals are very segmented into dance music. And here I'm from the balcony, I was hearing Reggae Man. You know, that to me is like, it inspires me to do a different show. Control, delete everything you know, and could try something completely different. You have to do that, because otherwise you're just stringing along and you will never grow. You know, you have to kill your darlings. That's what it is. That's like essential.
To the magical world of Untold, right in the heart of a celebration. 10 years of pure joy, connection, memories, happy tears, most of the time, and unforgettable moments. You've performed the Untold before, and you, in this moment, you are part of our family. What does it feel like to come back home?
I felt like I needed to do something special for this show. So we programmed something different, something new, something we're only gonna do next year, but we're premiering here tonight. So we're also, for the first time in the history of Untold, taking a different part of the stage. So you will see at the show, but it's gonna be different. So I'm very excited. But we're only doing it here tonight.
Can't wait to see you right there on the main stage. You are here for this chapter, a moment that means so much for so many of us. What does Untold unlock in you? As a festival, the crowd?
It feels like coming home, for me, because honestly, it's so big. I always forget it, like the moment you walk on stage and you look around, it's like, is it like the biggest festival in the world? That's what it feels like. And what I really love about it, that's the crowd is very eclectic. The lineup is very eclectic. It's one of the best lineups in the world. The mix of like pop acts, hip hop acts, rock acts, and dance acts, all mixed together. That to me, that makes me feel, it gives me the freedom to be, to be more open as an artist as well. Experiment more and bring new things, I think a lot of dance festivals are very segmented into dance music. And here I'm from the balcony, I was hearing Reggae Man. That to me is like, it inspires me to do a different show.
You know what time it is right now, Untold! House time is anytime and anytime is house. House time is anytime and anytime is house. House time is anytime and anytime is house. House time is anytime and anytime is house time.
You're talking about that beautiful crowd that's waiting you out there. When you look at them 10 years in, what hits you first? It's the energy, the connection, or is something deeper?
It's the connection and the energy, but it's also, it's history, because it feels like, the whole industry, the whole music industry is very fleeting. Everything comes and everything goes, and there's a lot of stress, a lot of pressure, a lot of hate, and I think a lot of things, they come and go. And for me, there's one thing you can always count on: being here, coming here to Romania, coming at Untold. It feels warm. It feels like family, like you said, and it feels like you can really be yourself without having that pressure of doing all this crazy stuff that's going on in the outside world. Here it feels like we're actually building something that's not gone lost, because that's sometimes what it feels like with all these other, things going on, even in the industry. It feels like you're building something and then it just crumbles and you have to start over again. Here, it feels like it was back in the days when you had the Beatles, they came somewhere, they built a fan base, they kept following you, and you kept building, and it kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger and more exciting. And that's what it feels like for me. It feels like a warm bath.
You have a track called The Devil Works Hard, correct?
Correct.
And honestly, the DJs work hard
The
to.
devil works hard, but the DJ works harder. That's
course.
that's the third tagline.
You're part of the untold magic right there on the stage. But you are in this together with the real magic makers of this world. I'm talking about our beautiful team. Would you like to send them a message to our team?
Yeah, absolutely. To the whole Untold team, you guys, every year you pull it off. The lineup, the production, the whole general atmosphere, even backstage, the way you receive artists, everything is taken care of so well. You feel at home, you feel welcome, but you also feel inspired and you feel energized to put something, here that you might not see anywhere else in the world. So I would also advise, if you're not from here, travel, go to Untold. It's special, and artists are performing at the max performance out here. So it's all thanks to you guys, to the people backstage, the crew, and all the production working so hard every year.
After a decade of magic, next year, Untold opens a new chapter under the name UNTOLD 1. A fresh start, a new vision, and
I like that.
a new journey. What does the
Future.
idea of a new chapter mean to you at this point in your journey?
I think we're aligned, because for me, I feel like next year will be a new chapter as well. So for me, this year is closing off a certain chapter of my career, of what I've been doing, the way I've been performing, the way I've been making music. I think this whole summer, and especially here at Untold, it's about testing out something new, about Don Diablo 2.0, 3.0. And I think that, we're aligned, I think that's the only way to survive, is to always kind of control, delete everything and could try something completely different. You have to do that, because otherwise you're just stringing along and you will never grow. You have to kill your darlings. That's like essential.
If you could send one message to Untold 1, the next chapter, what would it be?
My message to Untold 1 is take risks, be bold, and don't be afraid.
You guys ready? Romênia, scream!
Listen to the good God.